Hello everyone and welcome to Snowwatch. So here we go again, I'm going to bring you another update for UK Snowwatch. We've got the risk of some snow in the northwest through this evening and possibly pushing down into parts of the Midlands as well as Wales overnight. And then tomorrow things will calm down and then all eyes will be on Storm Bert, bring the cold spell to an end, but potentially bring some disruptive snowfall into the north, along with some very wet weather down in the south, and lots of strong winds as well. Gales or severe gale. Going to be a wild weekend, and I shall bring you up to date with Snowwatch in a moment. Just to say, but first, the video says our 6 AM UK weather forecast. I've also released 10 to 14 day no European outlook today, but should be back next week. I put that one on back burner in favour of Snowwatch today. Thank you so much, Richard, for our amazing Snowwatch gift number 2. Thank you so much, Rich. Love it, love it, love it. That could be somewhere in Northants, actually. There's a lot of country roads and little villages that look a lot like that in Northampton, Guildford, Brampton. Those of you watching in Northampton will know somewhere that looks a bit like that, I bet. Anyway, thanks so much, Richard, for our amazing Snowwatch gift number 2 from the tower. Okay, well, I just want to show you what happened in northern France today. Check out this tweet. This is from someone, Pierre. This is from Pierre in the suburbs of France. Suburbs of Paris, I should say. Check that out, everyone. That is what you call a snow event, isn't it? Across northern parts of France, nearly 30 centimetres of snow being measured there. That's the kind of thing a channel low can deliver. We'll have a look at that charts in a moment. I'm not going to show you it right now. So this is below that's done that just here. And, well, just imagine that was like, I don't know, say 300 miles further north. Well, would have been like 100 miles further north going through the channel and delivering snow across the central southern parts of England and Wales. That's the kind of thing a channel low can do. It's been a long time, many years since we've had a channel low, that's done that. But it would only have taken that low to be, as I say, couple of 100 miles further northwards, and we would have been talking about this cold and snow event for years and years and years to come. So one of these days we'll get one of these channel lows that does that. Very often these days they just seem to slide away to the southwest approaches and go off into France. But one of these years it'll happen. I remember it, happening in the 80s winters. We had a couple of those during those very cold mid-1980s winters. So one of these years, but it wasn't to be this time. Anyway, let's crack on with Snowwatch. So lucky those down in northern France that wanted it. Let's see what's going to be happening with our own snow story. So weather warnings galore from the UK Met Office for the rest of today. Snow and ice, and ice down in the south tomorrow. Those warnings are still valid. Again, snow and ice warnings through central and western regions, an ice warning down in the southwest. We've got an amber warning, goodness gracious me, for Saturday. So we've got an amber warning for snow and ice in central Scotland. More about that in a moment. We've also got yellow warnings for wind, yellow warnings for snow, yellow warnings for rain and snow, and yellow warnings for rain down in the south. Let's just click on the amber warning because that is a little bit more unusual. So it's saying Storm Bert will bring a spell of heavy snow leading to some disruption on Saturday, valid from 7 AM in the morning to 5 PM in the evening. And as you can see, it's light from the north of Perth up towards Aviemore. That's in that amber warning area. So anybody in that part of Scotland, then check out what's happening on Saturday and take care. This is the current setup in terms of radar with the weather outlook. So you see loads and loads of showers into Scotland and Northern Ireland at the moment. Most of those are falling as snow, especially inland. Also got a cluster, an interesting cluster of sleet and snow showers. Well, rain to the coast, but sleet and snow showers into northern Wales and northwestern parts of England. One or two of those just going to start drifting down into the northwest winds as well, to the north and the west of Birmingham there. And on the dew point, you see that, well, on the coast of northwest England, probably raining, dew point slightly above freezing, and like Northern Ireland, part western portions of Scotland, the dew points above freezing there. But generally, the dew points are below freezing, especially for northern Scotland and in the central, southern, and eastern parts of the country when it's bitterly cold. Right, hold on. So, when it's bitterly cold, even it's going to get colder as the night goes on. So, back to the facts charts. These are the human interpretations and models by forecasters at the UK Met Office. So, again, that's below that could have been a channel low, might have delivered very substantial snow across lowland southern England. If it had been a bit further northwards, it wasn't. So what we're focusing on, although there was a little bit of snow down in the south, I did see that, I've seen that on socials, and a couple of very nice people have emailed me with their wintry pictures as well to tell me that there was a little bit of snow on the south coast. We picked up on that on last night's snow watch live. I think we've done pretty well so far with these snow watches. Monday night and Tuesday morning snow worked out as planned. Last night's snow watch picked up on the risk of a little bit of snow in the far south and southwest this morning. Let's see how we do with this one. So we're focusing on these fronts up here, really, that are sort of beefing up those heavy snow showers in the north and banding them together. Also, this convergence line just there moving into the Irish Sea. That's the facts chart. Or it was the facts chart for midday today. Well, if we go on 24 hours, we can see that tomorrow we've got some sort of front flirting with the east coast, and this occluded front here from western Scotland down to northwestern parts of England. There's also a convergence line that's moving towards northern parts of France, that has presumably pushed across central and western parts of England and Wales. We're actually building in a slight transient ridge tomorrow, but that'll start to dampen down the shower activity. But of course, it's only ahead of Storm Bert, named by the UK Met, whipping itself up into a frenzy in the Atlantic there midnight on Saturday, and that comes sweeping in across the country, of course, of Sunday. Massive weather fronts, a warm front, well, two warm fronts and a cold front out here, followed by an occluded front as well. So you get the idea. There's going to be a lot of weather with Storm Bert. The central pressure going down to 941 millibars as well, by the way. That's a very intense area of low pressure. So the greatest risk of snow will be ahead of the warm front here across northern and northeastern regions. Down in the south, we're going to warm sector, and that is a proper warm sector. Behind that warm front, the air is actually originating from like the Canary Islands. Though we're going to be pulling up some very mild air behind that warm front. There'll be a rapid increase in temperature as the first band of rain for the North Snow pushes through, and then we're into those long fetched southwesterly winds. That's midnight on Sunday. Goodness gracious me, weather fronts all over the place. But the main thing by then is that we're all in the envelope of warmer air behind this warm front, but it's cleared away far northeast of Scotland. So snow will retreat to the Scottish mountains overnight from Saturday into Sunday, and these fronts will bring lots and lots of heavy rain in with them. When by the time we get through midday Sunday, it's started to simplify a little bit as we're pushing those fronts away to the east, and then going back into a broad sort of Atlantic-driven westerly flow that takes us through into Monday, by which time the wind is starting to switch back round into a rather colder northwesterly again. So this push up in temperature may only be temporary. Next week might start going quite calm. Right, well, that's put it all into context. Let's see what the model output is making of all of this. So we start off with the standard GFS, 6 p.m. this evening, lots of snow showers into the north, wintry showers around the coast, and there's that massive shower activity through northwest England into North Wales as well. Now, we see those snow showers starting to push down into the Midlands into this evening. Then they sort of pull back towards the northwest again. But later on in the night, another little streamer setting up here, bringing, well, it's showing rain, sleet, snow, so a wintry mix, like pushing through North Wales in towards the Midlands there will depend on the exact parameters of the dew point, etc., etc., etc. We might pull in some slightly higher dew points from off the Irish Sea, I suppose. But I think further inland, you know, there's probably a reasonable chance of a dusting of snow, some parts of the northwest Midlands, northwestern Wales as well, northeastern Wales, I should say. Further towards the coast, probably more towards rain and sleet. Be interested to see what happens there. Generally, through the course of the day tomorrow, the showers start to ease down, but only ahead of Bert coming in from the Atlantic. That's a setup at 6 a.m. Snowing like mad in northwestern areas. Rain down south, a little bit of snow, maybe pushing through Wales and the Midlands, but very, very temporary there. Further north, snow does stick though, so like from Buxton northwards in northern England into Scotland, this is a real snow event on Saturday morning. Tiny packed ice bars, so very windy, with blizzards likely over the Pennines, southern uplands, and the Scottish mountains as well. Lots and lots of heavy rain associated with this too. Through the course of Saturday afternoon, the snow really becomes confined to extreme north of Scotland, and we're basically looking at lots and lots of heavy rain piling in from the Atlantic, and that rain keeps on coming then throughout Saturday night and on into Sunday, especially through the central parts of England and Wales, so the rainfall totals will be really clocking up. Alright, let's have a look at the GFS by 1 hourly steps. So again, there's those wintry showers, snow flurries coming from northwest England, North Wales, into the Midlands, snow showers parts of Northern Ireland, and also snow showers into Scotland as well. And those wintry showers then carry on through the course of the night, particularly again, North Wales into the northwest of England, Northern Ireland. Starting to ease off across northern and western Scotland. Some of these wintry showers, snow showers coming through into the Midlands as well. Maybe I'll get a few more flakes in the snow. That looks quite promising for me. We'll see. But generally things will be coming down tomorrow as this little transient ridge builds. And then we bring in all of this heavy rain from the Atlantic, turning to snow, giving disruptive snow through northern England and into Scotland on Saturday morning before it goes back to rain as we go into the warm sector, and then the rain keeps on piling in then as we go from Saturday and on into Sunday. Right, so if we just refresh that, that was the 6th there actually, so I can actually show you that again for the 12s there. Why not? So again, got those wintry showers in the northwest England Midlands, of course, this evening. That looks really quite significant for snow there through North Wales into the Midlands, particularly the north and west Midlands, through the early hours of Friday there. Pushing a little bit further southwards, maybe even getting close towards the London area there, with a few flows, but it won't amount to too much by breakfast time tomorrow. Again, things generally easing down through the day tomorrow, and then in comes Bert, bringing all of that rain and snow, blizzards over high ground through the course of Saturday. Right, let's see what the pair she's doing. High-res model from France. So again, we see snow showers in the north, into Northern Ireland, and in the northwest of England and Wales as well. Let's push on through. So it doesn't bring those snow showers further into the Midlands, such as the GFS was doing through the evening. However, it does keep them going around North Wales and into northwestern parts of England as well, just into the far northwest of the Midlands there. And yeah, as getting to the early hours, a few of those snow flows are pushing further southwards into the Midlands as well, for a time anyway, but generally dying out as the morning goes on. This is more like what a pair she's like. A pair she's normally quite cincy. What happened on Monday was you know, getting that snow event Monday night, Tuesday was very unusual for repairs. First time I can ever remember that happening. Anyway, we get on into Saturday. In comes all of that rain from the Atlantic. Very substantial snow through parts of Scotland down into northern England. Really wet further south of that. So quickly retreats away. And then lots and lots of rain piling in Saturday into Sunday. This is a Rome, another high-res model from Meteo France. Again, we've got those wintry showers here in the northwest of the country. Northwest of England, northeast of Wales through the evening. More keep on coming, and that looks a little bit more promising actually. Push those showers through the Midlands and possibly even into South East as we get through into the last stages of the night. So a definite streamer looks like it's setting up there actually down the Cheshire Gap streamer. So that's quite classic. Into tomorrow, we find those showers easing down. Of course, we just get to AM on Saturday, by which time, 6 AM Saturday, sorry, by which time lots of heavy rain starting to come in from the Atlantic, turning to snow through over Welsh Mountains, through the North Midlands, and up towards northern parts of England. This is how Icon is looking as well. If you enjoyed my show watch, by the way, please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure it's Jim. It's been a fun spell of weather. I've enjoyed this cold snap and doing these early snow watches. So I hope you had a fun time. We're drawing to a close with this cold weather now. But like the videos, the streams, and these snow watches have been a lot of fun. So if you have enjoyed them, then please give me a like, and drop a comment as well. That's a setup with Icon at midnight. So again, we've got lots of showers piling into northwest of England, northern west of Scotland, and into Northern Ireland as well. Icon not really bringing those showers through midnight. Remember, Icon goes in 3-hourly steps, so it can be a job. If you say we got some showers pushing through at 5 AM, perhaps wouldn't show that. But anyway, most of the showers towards the northwest and the northwest of Scotland through tomorrow morning. Then everything calms down, and then on into Saturday. In comes all of that wet weather, again similar to the other models, really significant snow, parts of Scotland and northern England. Might even be able to freezing rain with this, it is possible. Though the south was just thoroughly wet, really, and that lasts right way through the course of the weekend across England and Wales. Anyway, the wet weather does clear through Scotland and Northern Ireland. We've got UKV showing up next high-res product for the UK Met Office. That brings some of those snow showers in towards the north and west Midlands in the next hour or two. Then eases things back a little bit, but still a suggestion that there is some shower activity going on there through North Wales in towards the Midlands as well. Some wintry showers pushing through, and there might be a dusting of snow here and there through parts of the Midlands and into Wales as well. Things generally easing down into the morning as that ridge of high pressure builds. Most of the showers turning back to rain, confined to Irish Sea and Atlantic coast. And then in comes Storm Bert with all of this heavy rain and significant and disruptive snow, with blizzards over hills and mountains in the north for Saturday morning, quickly going back to rain. And then we see a thoroughly wet Saturday evening and lasting on into Sunday for England and Wales. Anyway, and then finally we've got WRF. So once more those wintry showers into the northwest at the moment. And as we run through the evening, again, bring some of those wintry showers, some of those snow showers from northwesting down into the Midlands. That might be a snow shower for me in the towers. Easing things off for a little bit through the middle part of the night, and then later on in the night, more snow showers in towards Wales, northwesting, one or two of those perhaps creeping down through the Midlands. A lot of showers continuing up towards the northwest of Scotland. Then it turns quieter through tomorrow, really. And then in comes Storm Bert, lots of heavy rain in the south, substantial, significant, disruptive snow for a while on Saturday morning in the north before it turns back to rain. And loads of rain then keeping on going through Saturday night and on into Sunday across England and Wales. Right, well, that's been a fun 20 minutes, hasn't it? I hope you enjoyed that. So, yeah, it's like northern western Scotland, Northern Ireland, northwest England, northeastern Wales, away from coastal areas, I have to emphasise that, and into the north and the northwest of the Midlands as well. We could get some snow showers. One or two of those snow showers might drift further through through other parts of the Midlands and into like central parts of Wales as well later on in the night. So it's definitely, one to keep an eye on with the radar and looking under the lampposts if you're in those areas. Showers generally easing down tomorrow, things becoming quieter as the day wears on. And then on Saturday we end this cold spell. It's been a lot of fun, but it comes to an end on Saturday with heavy rain, gale or severe gale force winds streaming across the country, a rapid increase in temperature. You will notice that by the end of Saturday. But there will also be some substantial and significant snow involved with this transition, and it's particularly through northern England, from the North Midlands northwards, through northern England into Scotland, particularly over elevation. I think we could get anything to 40 centimetres over high ground, on low ground perhaps like 5-10 centimetres, quickly going back to rain as the day wears on, but certainly ending with a noteworthy spell of weather. And don't be overly surprised, there's a little bit of freezing rain in the mix with that as well, and that's particularly, I think, for the north over the snowfields. Right, okay, well, that's Snow Watch done, and it's probably the last one for a little while, but if you've enjoyed it, please like, share and subscribe, and we'll be back with more very, very soon for Snow Watch for this evening. That's all for now, and thanks for watching.